Hey, what is up, guys? Got a bit of a channel update for you today. Trying to make this short. This is actually like my fourth time shooting this. The last one that I thought I was going to keep, the lighting was a little bit off. My face is a little bit too overexposed. A little cinematography stuff there for you. But anyways, let's get into the point of this video. So on the channel, we've been opening lots of products over the last month and a half or so, maybe even 2 months now. Been going so quick that I've lost track of what all we've done. But I will be cutting down on the purchase and opening of Pokemon products, being pack pins, elite trainer boxes and stuff like that. As I said, over the last couple months we've been opening several things. Probably spent about $500 on Pokemon products, and in the end the hits that I've gotten from those products is probably totaled up to $50 if I'm being generous. So if you think about that, we're getting back maybe 10%, and it's probably less than that, honestly. But I don't feel like going back and adding it all up together. All I know is that I haven't gotten any kind of big hitters or anything like that impressive. We still haven't pulled an alternate art. We have not pulled any full art cards, so it's not looking good. And honestly, it's kind of going against what I prefer as somebody who is a collector of Pokemon cards. I would rather just buy the cards outright, buy singles, or even buy a product to keep sealed. I'd rather keep it sealed than open it, because in the end, that's going to have a lot more value than buying products and opening them up. For example, let's say there's an alternate art card in a set that is $100. It doesn't matter what it is. Let's just say there's $100 in a set, and there's lots of those out there because lots of these alternate art cards go up in price a lot because they're incredibly hard to hit and get. You probably have like a 1 in 800 or worse odds at getting that said card out of that set. So let's say you buy a booster box. That booster box costs you $100, $105. Let's just say $100 just so we can keep it even, because you can buy booster boxes for $100, and there are a lot of alternate arts that are out there that are $100. So you could buy that booster box, you could open it up and maybe get $25, $30 worth of value, but you're not going to get that alternate art that you're chasing. I mean, maybe you will. There are obviously chances that you will. You could go to Walmart, you could buy one pack, and you could pull a Moonbreon. It's possible. However, it's a gamble. It's a really big gamble, and you could spend that money. For example, the $500 that I've spent on opening products, I could have just gone out and bought a Moonbreon. I could go out and buy the Latias full art tag team card where they've got their heads together forming a heart. Beautiful card. I could have gotten that and a few other cards. I could have bought the entire collection of Evolution V cards, V stars, V maxes, as well as the full arts and a couple of alternate arts. Obviously not the Moonbreon, but a couple of the other cheaper, more affordable alternate arts from Evolving Skies. And I would have a pretty nice collection of Evolving Skies cards. However, over the last couple months, all I've gotten is a few V cards here and there, maybe a V Star, a V Max, most of my Evolution cards, those being some of the cards that I really love, some of my favorite Pokemon. I've gotten one Espeon V and one Leafeon V out of the Charizard. I believe it was out of the Charizard. No. One was out of the Charizard UPC, which was the Leafeon, and the other one was out of the Arceus UPC. The Arceus UPC was $100. The Charizard was $115. I got $215 there spent across those products, and combined the Charizard, I got about $4 in hits, not including the Charizard promos, which I could have bought for $40, $50 total, and probably gotten some that are in better condition than mine. Mine were not centered properly. Otherwise, the cards were in good condition. There wasn't any kind of like edge wear or anything like that, but the centering looked really off, and if you flip that card over, it was really obvious. But aside from that stuff, I have bought some singles throughout the last couple months. I've started to build up a little collection of single cards, including some of the Evolution cards, and here shortly I'll probably be picking up the full art cards from Evolving Skies, and maybe later on down the line looking at some of the alternate arts, but those are a little bit out of my price range, as I do have a budget for Pokemon. It's not my life. It's something that I do as a hobby, and you know, I've got other expenses, and things are just getting more and more expensive. So we try to keep it short. There will still be some openings coming up on the channel. Every Friday I try to have an opening out, so there's still about 7 or 8 videos that I've shot but aren't completely done being edited or uploaded to YouTube yet, so you will still be seeing those leading into early February or late January. Crown Zenith is coming in January, and Scarlet and Violet is coming in the end of March. So we may be buying and opening some of those products, but not to a massive degree. Like, I won't be buying B boxes and a bunch of tins and stuff like that to open, because it's just not worth it. I'll probably buy some of the premium collection boxes to keep sealed. I'll probably buy another Charizard UPC and Arceus UPC to keep those sealed, because I believe that easily those will be worth something in 3 to 5 years, where I can turn around, buy the Arceus UPC right now for $75, and in 5 years sell it for $150, $250, get my money back and then some. Then I can take that money invest in singles or alternate arts or whatever the art cards are from that generation at the time. The same thing with the Charizard UPC. That's something that's going to go up in value. Obviously, we've seen the Celebration UPC gone up quite a bit, so now it's around $360, and it will continue to climb. It had a little bit of a dip, but it's something that's very popular. It's the 25th anniversary. It is going to continue to see growth. So, you know, maybe buy one of those at some point. Probably not, because again, it's a little bit out of the price range. And for a lot of people that do have a lot more money to spend in the hobby, you know, the kind of people that have 3 to 5 of those or a couple cases or something like that, yeah, it's more worth it for them. But for me, I want to have a bit of variety and some diversity. So I'll be focusing on acquiring more sealed products and singles, as well as giving you guys some investment tips, recommendations, some of the top cards, whether they be top 5 Charizard cards or Venusaur cards or Mew, you know, doing top 5s of cards under $20 or $50, or the best cards in a set that are underrated or undervalued, so that you can, you know, expand your collection as well. And it might even give me some motivation or inspiration, or, you know, find some new passions, some new cards that I find more interesting, as opposed to just trying to shoot for certain cards while opening packs. So let me know down below, guys. Are you a collector? Do you like to just buy singles, which is what I'm going to be transitioning into? A sealed product is also in there as far as collection goes. Or are you somebody that likes to open packs? You like that fun factor of ripping packs and seeing what you get? You buy booster boxes or booster box cases if you just have that much more money to spend in the hobby. But let me know down below what fits in for you. Hope you guys are having a good holiday season. Christmas is coming up. My birthday is tomorrow. I'm going to try to put this up on December 14th. Although it'll be a little later in the evening, but I will be having several videos coming out over the next couple weeks. Not as much as Christmas season is here, but I will still have an opening this Friday and the next Friday and the Friday after that. We'll have openings for a few weeks. We'll do some other content. Obviously, I've got some Pokemon Scarlet and Violet content as I've been playing those games. I just got my shiny charm, just completed the decks. I'm pretty well into the end game, and I'm having fun playing that. So I'll show you guys some footage and some tips and tricks along that side, as it doesn't take me too long to put those videos together, and I know a lot of people are playing those games and having fun, so I want to share some of my fun with that. Again, we will be transitioning into some market related stuff, so looking at cards worth picking up and so on. And we're excited and looking forward to Crown Zenith and Scarlet and Violet. There are some changes coming with Scarlet and Violet as far as the rarity and the kind of hits you can get. There's no longer going to be rare non-holo cards, so that might increase the pricing and availability, or sorry, the valuability of some of those cards, although I'm still not that hopeful. For some of you may know, my big thing was the vintage cards. Like when I was, obviously they weren't vintage at the time when I was collecting them. I used to collect base set, rocket, fossil, jungle, those kinds of sets, and I've got a lot of that in my collection still. I've managed to acquire some of that over the past few months, and it's been a lot of fun collecting that stuff, because back then you only had 4 rarities. You had commons, uncommons, rares, and holo rares. Now you've got all that, plus you've got like 5 different tiers of ultra rare. You've got your secret rares. You've got your trainer gallery cards. Whether or not those stick around come Scarlet and Violet, or that gets replaced with something else, or goes back to just being a reverse slot, we don't know yet, but we'll see, you know, when that comes. But, you know, you've got your VMAX, V-Stars, alternate arts, full arts. You've got so many different rarity levels that it's hard to get what you want, right? You might have a 1 in 800 chance of getting that Umbreon from Evolving Skies, the Umbreon reaching for the moon. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. We're going to continue to see how the channel is doing, see what you guys want to see what you guys are liking. The videos that are more popular and they're getting more views and engagement, those are the videos we'll try to continue making, and see where that leads us in the future. This is always open to reevaluation and reconsideration, but for now, that's the direction of the channel. Again, I hope you guys are having a great holiday season. I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. You guys take it easy. Please subscribe, like, and I'll see you next time.